In recent years, the rising spate of insecurity, farmers-herders clashes, kidnappings and banditry threatened the peace of Nigeria, Southwest region inclusive. In response, the governors of the 6 states came together in 2020 to create the Western Security Network, codenamed Amotekun, a regional initiative designed to complement federal security agencies. But in Ekiti State, the story goes beyond Amotekun. Under the leadership of Governor Biodun Abayomi Oyebanji, Ekiti has taken bold steps to fortify its security architecture, introducing specialized units like the Ekiti Agro Rangers to tackle unique challenges.
They are to complement the efforts of the former security apparatus. They are not a replacement, no, they are to work together, gather intelligence, but their main mandate is to ensure that our farmlands, our palaces, our schools are protected. And because they are local, they have access to intelligence, they understand the environment, they understand the community, and they can give intelligence to the traditional rulers who is the custodian of our culture and who are scattered all over the states.
This is the story of how Ekiti is reclaiming its peace. The Amotekun Corps was launched as a community-based security initiative, empowering locals with intelligence gathering and rapid response capabilities. In Ekiti, Governor Oyebanji recognized that a one-size-fits-all approach wouldn't suffice. The state's vast farmlands and border communities with Kwara, Kogi and Ondo states made it vulnerable to armed herdsmen and criminal groups. Thus, Ekiti's Amotekun was tailored to address these peculiar threats.
The insecurity that occurred that put Ekiti in a bad light in those periods had been beaten to stupor. We've been able to address the insecurity, and we're on top, and we're improving on a daily basis to make sure that our environment is safe, our forest is safe, farmers are safe, all other people are safe to carry out their legitimate business. Then in Ekiti, we have been able to reduce kidnapping to the barest minimum. Barest minimum to the extent that if it happens, before you know it, we are there, together with the police, the army, we are there and make sure the situation is remedied. It's either the kidnappers abandon their victims or we rescue the victim from them.
Oba Ayorinde Ilori Faboro, Olojudo of Ido Ekiti and the chairman, Ekiti State Traditional Council, noted that the composition of Amotekun includes local hunters, vigilantes and trained personnel who understand the terrain. He said further that their strength lies in grassroots intelligence, working with farmers and traditional rulers to track suspicious movements.
Ọ̀rọ̀ Amotekun àti Agro Marshals ọdẹ náà ṣàṣẹ́bẹ̀ torí ọmú mi lára lẹ́bi láàfin gábẹ́sì gan àkẹ́sí mi ọlọ́pàá àti àmì lájọ iṣẹ́ ọ̀hún pọ̀ ṣùgbọ́n paríparí rẹ̀ ọdẹ lé ọgbọ̀n àgbélé ọgbọ̀n yàgbọ́n kàyà ẹ̀mú náà ni. adúgbòrò lọ́lọ́gbà kò ṣẹ́ ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ láàlẹ́ wàhálà kankan kété ká àìmú ọ̀pọ̀lọ ayé àtàláfíà ni ìyá yóò gbé ṣàkàbùlà dání ìyá kò ní K7 ṣe mọ̀ pé ìbọn ńlá ríyè lẹ́sùn ríyè lọ́lọ́ àti ọ̀rọ̀ kíní àgbà.
In the words of His Royal Majesty the Ogoga of Ikere Ekiti, Dr. Adejimi Adu Alagbado Agrilala II, he noted that before Amotekun, the people couldn't sleep with both eyes closed. Now, kidnappings and farm invasions have reduced drastically. Governor Oyebanji's commitment to Amotekun has been exemplary. This initiative, conceived in July 2018 by Southwest governors, has proven vital in combating herdsmen and kidnappings.
The security issue, we all know that that's the major problem facing Nigeria today. When you talk of armed banditry and the Fulani issue, the started with Amotekun. The Amotekun one about 5 years ago or so. But the Agro Marshal was added when 2 traditional rulers were killed in gruesome manner. And we told the governor that when Amotekun was set up, they didn't carry bases in and along sufficiently, because most of the candidates there are not nominated by the cabinet, that we didn't know any. Some of them. That was what led to the creation of Agro Marshal. The Agro Marshal now is working in tandem with Amotekun, and they are working very well. And that is why the problem of kidnapping in Ekiti has reduced.
Governor Biodun Abayomi Oyebanji did not just stop at that. He made sure there is training and retraining of officers with adequate support for the execution of their duties.
They said they are proud of you.
Today, these candidates have gone through strenuous training that will enable them to function well in the field. For us to arrive here, the government was able to secure approval of the Chief of Army Staff for the Nigerian Army personnel and officers to train the operative with support from other security agencies in the state. They have gone through minor tactics, physical training, martial arts, weapon handling, rules of engagement, and among others. To the operatives that are passing out this morning, that is Amotekun, Agro Marshal, and Amotekun, I want to congratulate you. You have successfully gone through the 3-week rigorous training, and today you will be commissioned into your various agencies where you will be required to operate. You know to clarify that your assignment can take you beyond your local government area to anywhere within the state, and some of you will be deployed to protect strategic facilities, farm settlements, participate in clearance operations, otherwise directed by appropriate superior authorities within the state.
While Amotekun provided broad security cover, Governor Oyebanji saw the need for a specialized unit to protect farmers, the backbone of Ekiti's economy. The Agro Rangers were established in collaboration with the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps (NSCDC) after the tragic murders of 2 traditional rulers, late Kabiesi Ulumojo and Elesun, along Ipa Road, and a spike in kidnappings.
We have been provided with the enabling environment. We have been provided with equipments, logistics for us to work around the clock. And we are doing that around the forests in Ekiti. The Excellency Governor Abayomi Oyebanji has provided motivation. He has motivated the Agro Marshal men, motivated us to work, motivated us to feel that we are working for the state, we are working for the entire citizens of the state. And in terms of allowances and salaries, we have never recorded any incident of non-payment of salaries and allowances. Those are men, the farm settlement we are having around the state, they have been fed. They are giving them allowances plus their salary for staying permanently in the bush. So, our case can be a case of improvement. So all the logistics that are needed for us to confront any criminal element in the bush have been provided.
Governor Biodun Oyebanji, with the institution of this security outfit, fulfilled the long-time yearnings of the traditional rulers in this state. a demonstration of commitment to inclusivity and active engagement with his people.
We have to curb the main activities of the herdsmen in the forest, and that has been as a result of the cooperation between the community and the security outfit we have put in place.
To thank God that now the government has allowed them to be armed, and I think that's a good one. And I can also see that logistics-wise, the other day I saw them with their Okada, in terms of bikes, because some of these movements you don't need the cars because of the sound, so you can go with your nice bikes quietly and do your investigation.
The Agro Marshal Commander, retired Commissioner of Police Honorable Oni Olamide, stated differences between cattle rustlers and legitimate rearers and how the Corps has been able to tackle this.
Cattle rearers, they are those people who are ready to abide with the laws of the Federation as it concerns the state, to rear their cattle, to graze their cattle. Cattle rustlers are those ones that do not bother. They enter your land, they feed their cattle, and they go away. And they are the actual people that are committing crime in the bush. Cattle rustlers. We have attended so many seminars and meetings with cattle rearers. They have been given rules and regulations guiding the grazing of their cattle. One, they say their cattle must not be reared in the night. They must guide their cattle from going to people's farm. There are designated areas where they can go and graze their cattle, where crops, agricultural crops are not planted, where people are farming. You know, when you talk of farming, you talk of food security. If people have no place to farm, then there will be food scarcity because cows must come out and eat, and they used to do it in the night. These things were done by all those cattle rustlers.
Governor Oyebanji's approach combines manpower, technology, and community engagement. The state invested in surveillance, motorbikes, patrols for remote areas. Regular meetings with broader communities ensured intelligence sharing. The results speak for themselves. Drastic drop in violent attacks in the past year. The synergy between Amotekun, Agro Marshal Rangers, and federal agencies has created a formidable security web. Today, the once flashpoints of criminality like Okeaku, Ipao, and other parts has transformed into food hubs and aligning with the governor's agriculture and food security mantra. Security is a collective responsibility. See something, say something. From forests to farmlands, cities to borders, Ekiti stands firm against insecurity. The Amotekun Corps, Agro Marshals are symbols of resilience, unity, and hope for a safer tomorrow. Governor Biodun Abayomi Oyebanji is committed to the welfare and safety of residents and is deliberate about this with workable policies and initiatives.
And also charge the men and the officers on the need not to violate the fundamental human rights of the citizens. You cannot be arbitrary in what you do. Everything you are going to do must be done within the confines of the constitutions of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Governor Biodun Abayomi Oyebanji truly cares.